Hey guys, long time no see. I know you probably can barely see me, it is kind of dark here. I'm in the middle of a thunderstorm in the middle of northern Michigan. Maybe God's gonna bless us with a little bit of quietness. It's been raining pretty hard for a minute. But I decided to get back on after about a year and a half of making my last video. To begin to express a little bit more about what I'm learning about myself and my journey. And today, the message that came through to me was all about self-worth in the divine feminine and our purpose here. And why self-worth and healing around self-worth is extremely important. As we're stepping through to the Aquarian age, as the divine feminine is working more towards healing of the self and service of others to help raise the vibration of the planet, we are being forced to face ourselves in more ways than we can think of or can handle internally. And this has a lot to do with the many years of hardship with women's rights, with basically being ridiculed, being killed and martyred. And I mean, anytime somebody stepped forward talking about being divine, a high priestess, the son or daughter of God, you know how it ended. And this runs through our streams of DNA, depending on how much memory we have, as we may have experienced doing the same thing over and over in our past lives. And the more we've experienced it, actually the more hardship we have to face, the more pain we have to face, the more healing we have to do. You'd think it'd be easier the many generations that we've accomplished this, or we've experienced this, but the more that comes through, the more we have to figure out, while we're also dealing with what's happening in the earthly realm. And right now what I'm dealing with is, I'm up here in northern Michigan because my mother just passed away, so a lot's coming through. But I also feel it's very important for the collective, and that's why I'm on here again. Basically, us women have to listen to the emotions that we're feeling coming through when we're experiencing life, and be careful not to project any internal beliefs of negative emotions onto those around us. Because of this history that we have with self-worth and being disregarded in society, being hurt, being killed, being beaten, having our rights taken away. We have to, when it starts to come up, when we're triggered in this day and age, we have to understand that it's not necessarily the event that's taking place with our own eyes. It's everything that's coming up behind our eyes, behind what we can't see. It's the unseen. It's memory. And the trigger is a blessing. And we have to be careful not to project our pain onto whatever it is that's triggering us, because usually it's a person, maybe in a relationship or a family member or a situation. And we tend to project our pain onto these situations, blaming them, pushing them away, not suppressing how we feel, not speaking our truth, gossiping, hurting people, running away. But the divine feminine knows better, and they know because they will be on their knees, because their life will be self-sabotaged almost immediately. We will face our manifestations almost immediately, just like the star seeds. When we think of things that we want to achieve, we begin to manifest this stuff almost immediately in this reality. We've been sent here We're anchoring light. We're sent here to help evolve the planet. We're sent here to, begin to be a catalyst for change. We are the sacrifice. We are the leaders. And we have to know better. We have to know ourselves and why we're here and believe in our mission and who we are, no matter what we're facing, no matter what society says about us, no matter what our low self-esteem says about us because of what people maybe aren't saying, because of what, maybe something happens in our life that we feel low self-esteem